Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some more of the best farming mods that I have managed to find for The Sims 4. You guys really seem to enjoy my last video, so since then I've actually found a few more items that I wanted to share with you guys in this video. Okay, so last episode I showed you guys some really awesome functional objects by Icemunmun, and this one is another one by them as well. So this is the candle making table. You can buy supplies directly off the table to make your very own candles, and they do actually work as well, which is really cool. There's so many different ones that you can make too, and just like the tables that we saw in my last video, this one also has the skill levels and the books and stuff that you can read to improve your skill. It's very intricate. I really like how they've done it. I think that it's really nice. So this actually would allow you to make your own candle shop. You can actually use wax from the bees hive and stuff in order to make the candles, which is a really nice touch too. It's one of my favourite sort of simple crafts to do sort of out of their mods. Basically they have some really awesome mods, but the simplicity of this I think is wonderful. And if you guys haven't checked out their other mods, in my other video I talk a lot about the chicken coop and some of the other stuff that they do. The candles themselves, there's loads of different ones that you can make. There's loads of different varieties that you can end up with, but obviously for the sake of this we're just doing the first one that you can get. And like I said, they are functional, and I do believe they work off the grid too, because this lot is off the grid. So it's a very good mod and very well done, and I would totally recommend this to anybody. This allows you to kind of turn your animals into more of farm animal kind of look. So last video that I did, I showed you guys the mod by Quiet Stacy that allows you to harvest wool and milk and stuff off dogs and things like that. But I also forgot and meant to put it in the last video, but it's obviously in this one now, to show you guys about the actual cast objects there are for this particular mod. So the creator is called Kalino, and they actually make a ton of different castings for small, and they do them for all animals. You can check their website out, they have loads and loads, but they actually do like a pig's nose and the horns and the hooves and things to make the dogs look a little bit more like the farm animals we want them to look like. So that's really cool, and also you can turn a animal into a horse as well with this mod. It actually adds a mane that you guys can use to either make a unicorn or you can make a normal horse. It's got reins and antlers and sort of horns and everything. I've got loads of different ones, and they're not just for farming. There's like little blankets and stuff you can have on your animal, and little packs and things you can put on them too if you would like to make a donkey or something, or a llama. There's tons of different options that you can use, which is really nice, and I really love this. I think that it really adds a lot, makes the animals look more realistic, like how they should look. Okay, so while I'm on the topic of animals, there are actually these little objects that you can get for the game. So we have pigs here, and we have like a box and stuff for them to be in. These obviously do not function at all, they don't move, but they're really cute as a decorative item for your barn or anything like that. And there's also horses. These are by Severinka. Again, they don't move, but they look really nice, and the model of them is absolutely beautiful. I really like how they look, and this one lying down as well is absolutely beautiful. I love to have these in my barn. You can also get poses for them to use for photographs and stuff, which is really nice as well. It's a really nice touch, and until we actually get or if we ever get working horses in The Sims 4, I think this is a good stand-in, because you kind of got the animals there and you can kind of interact. You can pretend, use your imagination with them a bit, and also you don't have to feed them or anything. They're just there, they just stand there, so it's kind of cool too. Okay, so this mod isn't actually a farming mod itself, but I just really like the concept of having a rocking chair on like a porch, because it kind of reminds me of like the grandma or something in a film, like rocking on the deck, you know. But this rocking chair item is actually really cool. I really like this. In the new knitting pack, they're working on a rocking chair that's going to be part of the main game, but the modders have actually already made a rocking chair, so this is a functional object. Like I just said, the link for it is below. It's really cool, and it just adds like a little touch to the game. and you can do a variety of different things on the rocking chair, like read and drink and eat and all that sort of thing. So it's really, really cool, and I like this so much. While I'm talking about decorative objects and CC, I really, really like these objects that come with from the Around the Sims website. So this is the website that has many, many different items of CC on it, but this particular one was to do with like gardening tools and baskets and stuff, all that sort of stuff for the outside. So I really, really like all these barrows that it comes with. You've also got some shovels and like a rake and that sort of thing for outside. So this is really, really nice. They come in loads of different colours. I really, really like this CC. Even though they're not functional, they are really beautiful pieces to have around your farm. And as well as this, they also have compost bins, a water tank, an outdoor flower arrangement making table, and also like this really cute little crate here that comes with well, it doesn't come with, but you can put all your fruit and stuff inside it, so you can have crates of food. I just think that's really cute. They all come in a variety of different swatches, so that's really nice too. It's always a nice touch to have that. As well as this, I had to scour the internet to find this CC. So I was actually looking for a tractor, but I couldn't find one. And I know that there's a tractor in one of the older Sims games, so I was trying to find something similar to that. And I actually managed to find these garden mowers. So we've got a small garden mower that you push along. We've also got a ride-on one and a strimmer. Again, these objects are not functional, unfortunately, but they add for a little bit of realism in the game. So I could have a shed and I could put all these things inside them, and it'd be like my gardening shed. And they also come with like petrol canisters, which I think is a really nice touch too. I really, really like these. I believe that you can pose with the ride-on mower, so that's really cool too. As well as this, I think I've talked about PTS before in some of my videos. So PTS, Plum Bob Tea Society, actually has a pack called Cottage Garden stuff. So that's really interesting because that fits right into a farming build and that sort of thing. So these are just a few of the items that are actually in it. So we've got some barn doors, some climbers up the wall. We've also got some rugs, and these planters are one of my favourite things because they are they like make the planter really long, which is really interesting too. If you guys want to see all of that stuff, then you can check all the items that are in the cottage gardening pack in my video that talks about my furniture CC. There's also a functional outdoor sink that is really, really cool too. It works off the grid, I believe. I'm not too sure though. It might do, it might not, I can't remember. One of my favourite sets of CC comes from Severin because this adds rustic items for your farm. So these are actually alpha a bit, but it adds this really, really nice fireplace, this stack of like logs underneath it, and also a functional fridge that looks a little bit more dated than the other fridges you get, so it's more like a traditional cupboard sort of fridge, which is really, really cool too. I really, really like this pack. It's off TSR, so if you guys want that, you can go and check that out too. Other pieces of CC that I wanted to mention include this really, really nice looking wood stump, like this chopping stump basically. I don't know what you'd call it, but there's this, and then the logs on the side are from PTS as well. But I thought that this stump itself was a really nice touch in the sense that it's very decorative. It doesn't actually serve a function again, but I was thinking if any of you guys wanted to do like a log shed, you know, like you could put all the logs in there and you can have the stump like just to feel like you are chopping wood down. I thought that's really cool too. Another thing that I have is something really, really cute. It's very small, but I think that it adds a lot in terms of the game as well. So it's actually Granny's recipe book. So with this book, you can actually press on it and use it to cook things. So we have, depending on your skill level at the moment, I have only downloaded a few recipes, so you actually have to download what recipes that you want to see in your game. So there's desserts, main meals, and like quick things and drinks and stuff. So I actually have chicken and dumpling and pot roast and that sort of thing. And then I believe I downloaded some soup as well in the quick meals. It's not in there. But yeah, I did download a few recipes to use, and this just works the same as an oven would work. So you press on the meal that you'd like to make. So if I want to make a pot roast, I just press on that, and I will the sim will go to the kitchen and start making the pot roast. I believe these come under like custom recipes, but I'm not entirely sure. I think this is custom food that this person has created. Like always, I will leave the link below if you guys want to download this. I just thought it was really interesting to have things. There was some things like meatloaf and stuff on there which I haven't really seen in the game, so I thought that was really, really a nice touch too. So this is a little bit of a stranger one, but this is actually a custom terrain paint that allows you to paint on like track marks or like you could say they're for a tractor, for example, but you can paint these on like your field or something to give it the impression that it's actually recently been ploughed or something like that. And I just thought this was quite cute, even though it's something very small. I thought it was very nice and a very realistic touch to add into your game too. Anyways guys, that's kind of the end of the video. I'm always on the lookout for new farming mods, so if you guys know any of the more interesting ones, then feel free to link them below. As well as that, I'll be doing some more videos that kind of are about farming in the game. A lot of people seem to be quite interested in it. I'm also doing my own farming series. If you haven't seen that already, go and check that out on my channel too. I have a whole playlist of that. And if you guys enjoy this content, remember to subscribe and give me a thumbs up to let me know that you like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.